In this video, we are going to learn about columns in CSS. Means by using these columns, we can divide a whole document into number of columns. Here, many different properties are there related to columns. That all properties we are going to learn in this video. So, first column property is column count. Means how many number of columns you want, that those many number of columns we can declare by using column count property. Next one is whatever spacing in between the columns you want, that we can give by using column gap. Next one is column width. Width for we can declare width for columns by using column width. Next one, column rule style. If you want line in between all the columns, that we can declare by using column rules here. So, but some different properties we are declaring with column rule here. First one is column rule style. We can declare style for specific rule. Means whatever line we are displaying in between all the columns, that style we cannot declare the style for that line using column rule style. We can increase or else decrease the width of that line using column rule width. Next one is column rule color. By using column rule color, we can specify the specific color for that line. Next one, by using all these three properties, we are specifying different style, width and color for that rule, or else whatever line we are drawing, that for that line we can declare style, width and color by using different properties here. But by using column rule, we can declare style, width, color, all these properties we can declare using the same property here, that is what column rule. These all properties we are going to learn practical in this video. Let's learn all these properties practically. In this program, we can observe one H1 element and one paragraph I am declaring in this program. We can observe the output here. This is the H1 element and this is the whole paragraph here. Here still I have not divided into number of columns here. So whatever properties we have seen now, that all properties I am declaring inside this style tag. So first I am specifying P element, and that all columns related elements I am going to declare in this P element inside the style tag. So first, before applying different properties of these columns, first we should divide number of columns for this paragraph. Here I am going to declare 5 number of columns. Means that whole paragraph I am dividing into 5 number of columns here. So you can see here my whole paragraph is divided into 5 number of columns. So next one is what? Whatever spacing you want to declare in between all the columns, that spacing you can declare by using column gap here. So I'm declaring 50 pixel gap I am giving in between all the columns here. So refresh it. You can observe 50 pixel gap is applying in between all the columns here. So now I'm specifying the specific width for all the columns here by using column width property. So here I am declaring 300 pixels here. So what if you can observe what difference will happen if I applied column width as 300 here. So if I increase the width of these columns to 300 pixels, then number of columns will be reduced here. So I will declare 200. We can make out the difference what will happen here. If I increase the width of these columns, then number of columns will be reduced. Here I am declaring 5 columns, but here it is displaying only 2 columns because 200 pixel spacing is not available in this screen. Because of that reason it is happening here. So if I reduce it to 100 pixels here, so one more column can be increased. You can make out the difference here. So if screen, everything is depending on the size of the screen here. Now size of the screen is very less here. Because of this reason we can't apply number of counts and width and gap more compared to the width of the screen here. So if you want to declare line in between all these columns, that we can declare by using column rule, and so you can declare whatever size you want for that column, that we can give here, and then style of the column, column rule, then color you can declare. 2 pixel size I'm applying for that line in between the columns. Color style as a solid, color as a blue. So I'm saving and I'm declaring. So you can observe, if I increase the size to 5, you can make out the difference here. Okay, whatever style you want. These styles already I have explained in a border. I'm declaring dotted. You can see here dotted style is applying for this rule. So instead of using this column rule, we can use different properties for declaring the style, size and color. You can use column rule style, whatever style you want for that line in between, that style we can declare here. I'm declaring as a dotted. So I'm saving and refreshing here. You can observe here. So if you did not declare the color and width, default color and width will be applied for that rules. So here I'm not declaring any colors, so it is displaying in a black color here. So if you want to declare colors, column rule color property we can use. So name of color we can declare here. Okay, next one is column rule width we can declare to increase or else decrease the size for these rules. Column rule width 5 pixel I am declaring. So you can observe here size of this width is increasing. I hope you all understood what are the different properties we can apply for the columns. So thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel.